So, in the previous class, in the last couple of classes, we have seen how Prthu Maharaj was produced by churning the two arms of King Vena. Before that, when they churned the two thighs of King Vena, a dwarf person was born who was black looking and they named him as Bahuka. When he was asking what I'm supposed to do, they said, please wait, sit down, Nishada. Then eventually they said, no, no, you better stay in the forest, don't come to the cities. Since you represent the sinful portion of your motherly lineage, you better go to forest. So he went to forest. He and his descendants eventually became known as Nishadas. Then, by churning both the arms of King Vena, they produced Pruthu and Archi. They got married, they were coronated. All the principal devatas, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, Devi, etc., they all offered their respective gifts. And then the bards began to offer the glorification of King Prthu. Prthu said, no, no, I have not done anything. Better glorify the Supreme Lord. They said, we are glorifying the Supreme Lord only. But still, not appropriate for you to talk about me before I have done anything. Then the rishis entered into the body of the bards and they began to glorify the wonderful activity that is going to perform in the future. Among that, some of the activities are briefly mentioned. So, hearing those activities very briefly, Vidura is asking, please tell me in detail. So, you mentioned about small activities. So, please tell me about in detail. You said that Mother Earth will take the form of cow and fully away from king who chasing after her. Eventually, the king leveled the earth and milked the cow. So then he asked, why did Mother Earth took the form of a cow? She could have taken any other form. She had the potential to take any other form. And why did and how did Pruthu leveled the earth? And how did Pruthu milked the cow? Who was the calf? What was the part in which the milk was collected? So something like that. And then the second thing is with that Pruthu will perform 100 sacrifices. During the 100 sacrifices, Indra will steal the horse. Now the question is, why did Indra steal the sacrifice? What was the problem with Indra? Hmm? And then Pruthu will hear transcendental knowledge from the four Kumaras that was mentioned. Now he asks, what kind of knowledge he had heard from the four Kumaras, especially Sanat Kumara, and eventually, what was the effect of receiving that knowledge? What was the destination obtained by Pruthu Maharaj? Now, all these questions will be answered in the upcoming chapters. And then at the end, he said that I'm actually very eager to hear about King Prthu because he is an expansion of the Supreme Lord. And a person is supposed to hear the pastimes of Supreme Lord again and again continuously about Lord's various incarnations, etc. Since King Prthu is an incarnation of Supreme Lord, I want to know everything about him. Please speak everything in detail, not summarily. So now in the upcoming chapters, he will talk about one topic very nicely. This chapter, next chapter talks about King Pruthu's dealings with Mother Cow, and next two chapters talks about King Pruthu's dealings with Indra, and the next chapter talks about King Pruthu's dealings with uh, four Kumaras, and one chapter talks about King Pruthu's dealings with the people in general, the citizens, and one chapter talks about King Pruthu's attainment of perfection, his destiny as an effect of the knowledge received from Kumara, etc. Like that we can see. So like this, the upcoming chapters all the way up to 23rd chapter, very elaborate, big section, and very very special section, and very inspiring prayers and inspiring things are mentioned. So let us discuss everything in detail. So now, chapter 17, 18 will talk about Prithu Maharaja's dealings with Mother Cow. Why Mother Cow had to take the form of a sorry, why Mother Earth has to take the form of a cow, and why Prithu chased after her, what happened, etc. 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 So let's begin with text number 8. Suta Uvacha
सूत उवाच
चोदितो विदुरेनैवम्
चोदितो
विदुरेणैवम्
वासुदेवा कथां प्रति
वासुदेवा
वासुदेव कथां प्रति
प्रसय्यतं प्रीतमना
प्रसयतं प्रीतमना
मैत्रेया प्रत्यभाषत.
मैत्रेय प्रत्यभासता. Translation. Suta Goswami continued. When Vidura became inspired to hear of the activities of Lord Krishna in his various incarnations, Maitreya also being inspired and being very pleased with Viduras, began to praise him. Then Maitreya spoke as follows.
Because Vidura was so eager to hear the pastimes of Supreme Lord, especially now you want to hear the pastimes of Prithu Maharaj, so Maitreya becomes very happy. So Maitreya's happiness is being described by Suta Goswami. Maitreya, pleased, inspired about the topics of the Lord by Vidura, praised Vidura and then spoke. Glorifying Vidura, Maitreya began to describe the pastimes of Prithu Maharaj. Maitreya Uvacha
मैत्रीय उवाच
यदाभिषिक्तः पृथुरङ्गविप्रेर्
यदाभिषिक्तः पृथुअङ्गविपरेर्
आमन्त्रितो जनतायाश्च पालः
आमन्त्रितो जनतायश्च पालः
प्रजानिरण्ये क्षितिपृष्ट एत्य
प्रजानिराने क्षितिप्रष्टयेता
क्षुत्क्षामदेहापतिमभ्यवोचन्
क्षुत क्षमा देहा प्रतिपतिम् अभयोचनम्. Great sage Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, at the time King Prthu was enthroned by great sages and the Brahmanas and declared to be protector of the citizen, there was scarcity of food grains. The citizen actually became skinny due to starvation. Therefore, they came before the king and informed him of their real situation. Hare Krishna.
So Maitreya is saying, O Vidura, when Puthu was requested by the citizens to be the protector, that means to be the king, and enthroned by the Brahmanas, that citizens approached him with thin bodies at a time when the earth was without food and addressed him. The citizens engaged him as king, saying, you are the protector. Basically, King Vena was killed by chanting the Hunkara mantra by the sages. Afterwards, the thieves began to loot the countrymen, and unable to tolerate the hunger after being looted by the thieves, the citizens began to loot each other. So, and eventually there was famine all over on the surface of the earth. So there was no food. So on one side, whatever is there, it is being stolen by the thieves. On the other side, people are killing each other for food. There is no peace and prosperity anywhere all over the kingdom because there is no king. So seeing all these things, somehow the sages came home, churned the dead body of Vena, and then produced Bahuka and Vena and Archi. Eventually, they made Pruthu as the king. The coronation is done. Maybe a couple of days later, it seems, all the people who became skinny because of not having sufficient amount of food, because whatever they had that was stolen by the thieves, and Mother Earth is not producing anything, is famine. So when Pruthu was requested by the citizens to be the protector and enthroned by the Brahmana, the citizens approached him with thin bodies, Shut Kshama Deha. So earth stopped producing, and whatever they had that was stolen by the thieves or others, neighbors. So they became thin due to hunger, thirst, lack of food, and etc. Now they have only shelter is the king. So now they are reporting to the king. Vayam rajan jatarenaabhitapta
वयं राजन् जठरेण भीतपा
यथाग्निना कोटरस्तेन वृक्षा
यथाग्निना कोतरस्तेन वृक्षः
त्वामद्य यातः शरणं शरण्यम्
त्वामद्य याता शरणं शरण्यम्
यः साधितो वृत्तिकरापतिर्नः
यः साधितो वृत्तिकरपतिर्नः
तन्नो भवानी हतुरातवेन्नम्
तन्नो भवा इततो रतवेन्निनयम्
शुद्धार्दितानां नरदेवदेवा
शुद्धार्तितानां नरदेवदेवा
यावन्ननं क्षामः उज्जितोर्जा
यावन्ननङ्क्षा मह उज्जिर्होताज
वार्तापतिस्त्वं किल लोकपालः
वार्तापतिस्त्वं किल लोकपालः. Dear King, just as the tree with a fire burning in the hollow of trunk gradually dries up, we are drying up due to fire of hunger in our stomachs. You are the protector of surrendered souls, and you have been appointed to give employment to us. Therefore, we have all come to you for protection. You are not only a king, but the incarnation of God as well. Indeed, you are the king of all kings. You can give us all kinds of occupational engagements, for you are the master of our livelihood. Therefore, O King of all kings, please arrange to satisfy our hunger by the proper distribution of food grains. Please take care of us, lest we soon die for want of food.
So here, the citizens are reporting to the king their problem. O king, we are suffering from the digestive fire, like the trees being burned inside. That means there is a lot of digestive fire inside, but there is no sufficient food to quench the hunger of the fire. As a result of that, that fire is burning our bodies from within. Today we have taken shelter of you, worthy as a shelter, Sharanyam, who have been created as our master and who is our means of livelihood. Na vrittikara. The first of all, they don't have food. Second, they don't have any other work to do. Because when Vena was there, Vena did not allow anybody to do anything. Vena kind of usurped everything the people had. He himself was a big dacoit. Whatever wealth they had, he stole. Whatever possession they had, he stole. Everything they have. And people do not have any work to do for so many months and so many years. We can say, as long as the Vena was ruling, he does not allow anybody to do anything. Everything he took everything for himself. So they don't know what to do. Also, for many days they are not doing. That's why they are stealing from others for survival. So they first of all they don't have food. Second, they don't have any livelihood, occupation for livelihood. O king, therefore, try to give food to us. First of all, give us some food, since we are suffering from hunger, so that we do not die from lack of food. First of all, please give us some food. We are about to die, so that we can live. Then, you are the protector of people, the giver of livelihood. Then give us the means of livelihood. Provide some work so that we can do that work and maintain ourselves for the rest of our life. So, being the king, you are being produced by the sages to protect us, to take care of us. So, we are already in a big problem. So, please look at our problem and do the needful. So, like that. You have been created by the churning by of the Brahmanas. Therefore, try to give food to us because you have been produced for maintaining the people, citizens in the kingdom. Even Prthu is said to be Shakti Avesh Avatar Supreme Lord. He embodies the Palana Shakti. So Prthu is said to be Raja, Adi Raja, the first king, because he showed to the entire world how to rule the kingdom. What is the best way to rule the kingdom? We may say that Ramarajya, Ramarajya, Ramarajya. Of course, Ramarajya is the recent thing, but from the beginning of the creation, starting from the Swayambhu Manvantara and all, the King Prthu was the first king, Adi Raja. He is the ideal example of how a king should be, how a king should rule the kingdom. Later on in the upcoming chapters, we will see how a king or a ruler supposed to maintain the people, not only people of this world, the people of the entire universe depend upon him. If you remember, in third canto 20th chapter, there was a verse which said, Aho eta jagat srishta sukrutam batate kritam pratishtita kriya yasmin sakam annam adamahe. The four Kumaras, 11 Rudras, 10 Manasaputras, including Narada Muni, Angira, Pulasya, Pulaha, Kratu, etc., all these sages, and also other subsidiary living entities who have been created by Brahma, they all became completely joyful, completely happy, only when Swayambhuva Manu and his wife Shatarupa were produced by Brahma. In one sense, they were created all the way up to the time of Swayambhuva Manu was created, they were starving. And now they said that by creating Swayambhuva Manu, you have done the best creation. Till now, you have done so many wonderful creations, but they are not best. Because by creating Swayambhuva Manu, your creation has achieved perfection. How? It is because of Swayambhuva Manu, all of us will get food for our survival. Till now, we have been starving. We have been produced, but we have been starving. We get food only by Manu. Because Manu, the first responsibility of the king of the earth, whom we call as Manu, and Manu's representatives, is to perform yajna. It is by the performance of yajna, he will provide food, starting from the people from Satyaloka all the way up to Patalaloka. All the living entities are survived in one sense, directly or indirectly, by the yajna performed by the ruler of the earth. Pratishtita Kriya Yasmin, you have been established by producing Swayambhu Manu, the process of yajna. Kriya means yajna. As a result of that yajna, Sakam Annam Dadamahe. All of us will get food. Everyone, including plants, reptiles, animals, birds, bees, human beings, Devatas, Upadevatas, Gandharvas, Apsaras, Kinnaras, Rasuras, Rakshasas, Bhuta Preta Pishashas, even the Rishis, the great Rishis who are in the upper planetary systems also they get food only when Manu performs yajna. It is so important because he is a highly responsible person. And this verse is spoken by all those people who are produced before Manu by Brahma. And then this particular theme we'll try to see in the next chapter. Next Sunday when we discuss 18th chapter, we'll talk about how the king, the ruler of the entire earth, the king of this world, is providing food for each and every person in the entire universe. We'll understand it in the next chapter. So that's why they are saying that you have been produced to protect all of us. First of all, you can protect us who are on the verge of death by providing us some food and also by providing us some means of livelihood for the rest of our life. Because your father has destroyed our lifestyle completely. Something like that. Directly or indirectly. So this is how they submitted their problem to the king. Now it is the king's responsibility to solve the problem. So let us see how did he solve. Maitreya Uvacha.
मैत्रेय उवाच
पृथुप्रजानं करुणं
पृथु प्रजानां करुणं
निशम्य परिदेवितं
निशम्य परिदेवितं
दीर्घं दध्यौ कुरुक्षेत्रा दीर्घं दद्यौ कुरुश्रेष्ठः
रिक्तं दध्यं कुरु श्रेष्ठ
निमित्तं सोऽन्वपद्यत
निमित्तं सोन्नपद्यत. After hearing this lamentation and seeing the pitiable condition of the citizens, King Pruthu contemplated this matter for a long time to see if he could find out the underlying causes.
Maitreya is responding, O Vidura, hearing the miserable lamentation, hearing the miserable lamentation of the citizens, King Pruthu thought for a long time, Dirgham Dadyav, and then discovered the reason. So, he cannot superficially solve the problem, he has to solve the problem from the very root. So, he contemplated what could be the reason for all these problems. What was the reason? We will understand the reason at the end of this chapter or at next chapter, maybe beginning of the next chapter only. But Pruthu understood. What Pruthu understood, we don't know as of now. But Mother Earth only will reveal what is the reason that she stopped producing the seeds in the next chapter. Till then, let us also wait. But he understood the reason. Understanding the reason, he began to perform the action. Iti vyavasito buddhya
इति व्यवसितो बुद्ध्या
pragruhita sharasana
प्रगृहीता सरासनः
सन्ददे विशिखं भूमे
तन्दते विशिखं भूमे
क्रुद्धस्त्रिपुरः हत्यता
क्रुद्धस्त्रिपुरेहा यथा. Having arrived at a conclusion, the king took up his bow and arrow and aimed them at the earth, exactly like Lord Shiva, who destroys the whole world out of anger.
So he discerned for a long time. He understood the original problem, original reason for the starving of the people. So that we don't know. We will understand in the next chapter. But after discerning what is the cause, with his intelligence, the king became as angry as Shiva. Kruddha Tripurahayata. The Tripurantaka, Lord Shiva, how he becomes angry at the time of annihilation, that angry became taking up his bow, aimed an arrow at the earth. Just like Rama Banam, when Lord Rama aims arrow at somebody, it can never become failed. Similarly, King Pruthu also aimed an arrow at the earth. He discerned, though I was made king, I will use the fourth method, punishment. Sama, Beda, Dhana, Danda. In order to reconcile a problem, we can use Sama, Beda, Dhana, finally Danda. But King Pruthu directly took Danda, the fourth method, against the earth, who is hiding the seeds. So at least some hint is given. Why there was no sufficient food? Bhumi is hiding the seeds. That means Bhumi is not producing any vegetables, any grains, or any roots, or any fruits, or any flowers. From Mother Earth, nothing is coming. It has become completely famine. So now King Pruthu understood that the earth is the culprit. So he aimed an arrow at Mother Earth. Pravepamana dharani
प्रवेपमाना
Continue, bro.
प्रवेपमाना धरणी
निशाम्योऽध्यायुधं च तम्
निशाम्योदायुधं च तम्
घौसति अपाद्रवेद्भीता
ओ सत्यपात्रप्रद्भीता
Mrugiva Mrugayudruta.
Deva Mrugayodhrita. When the earth saw the king Prthu was taking his bow and arrow to kill her, she became very much afraid and began to tremble. She then began to flee, exactly like a deer, which runs very swiftly then when followed by a hunter. Being afraid of a King Prthu, she took the shape of a cow and began to run.
Yeah. Just like Lord Rama's arrow cannot be withdrawn, similarly King Prthu's arrow cannot be withdrawn. Understanding this, Mother Earth, being afraid, seeing the king with his raised bow, the earth trembled greatly, and taking the form of a cow, ran away in fear, like a deer pursued by a hunter. He took the form of a cow to arouse the compassion of the king, and then fleeing. Even she took the form of a cow, King Pruthu did not stop. He is about to shoot the arrow. Then the cow began to run for her life. The earth was like a deer followed by a hunter. Tam anvadavat tam vainya
ताम् अन्वधावतद्बाण्यम्
kupitotyarunekshana
कुपितो अत्र नुयक्षणा
sharam dhanushi sanjaya
शरं धनुषि सन्ध्याया
yatra yatra palayate.
यत्र यत्र पलायते. Seeing this, Maharaj Prithu became very angry, and his eye became as red as early morning sun. Placing an arrow on his bow, he chased the cow-shaped earth wherever she would run.
Hmm. Just like the Suyan Chakra followed after Durvasa Muni, wherever he went to Kailash, Brahmaloka, and Vaikuntha, in all wherever he went. Similarly, wherever Mother Cow went, the red-eyed, angry Puthu chased after Mother Cow with aimed arrow. So, in that way. Sadisho Vidisho Devi
Tadiso Viduso Devi,
Rodasi Chantaram Tayo
Rodosi Chantaram Tayo,
Dhavanti Tatrainam
Avanti Tatra Tatrainam,
Dadarshanodyatayudam.
Dadarsanudita Yudham. The cow-shaped earth ran here and there in outer space between the heavenly planet and earth, and wherever she ran, the king chased her with his bow and arrows.
Hmm. The sacred cow, fleeing everywhere, on earth and heaven and in between, saw the king behind her at all places with his raised bow. She traveled everywhere on the surface of the earth. She traveled in the heaven. She traveled in between both earth and heaven, that is Bhurloka and all. Bhuloka, Bhurloka, Swargaloka, wherever she went, seeking the solace of somebody else. She hoping that somebody else will come on my side and protect me. No one. She fled in heaven and earth and in between them in the Antariksha. She saw only Pruthu with raised weapon behind her. No one is there to her rescue. Finally, what did she do? लोकेनाविन्दतात्राणम्
लोकेनाविन्दतात्राणम्
वैन्यान् मृत्योरिव प्रजा
वैन्यान् मृत्यो इव प्रजाः
त्रस्ता तदा निववृते
कष्टात्तनिव व्रते
हृदयेनाविधूयता.
येन विधूयता. Translation. Just as a man cannot escape the cruel hands of the death, the cow-shaped earth could not escape the hands of the son of Vina. At the length of the earth, fearful, her heart aggrieved, turned back in helplessness. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Just as a fearful man cannot escape death. She could not escape Prthu anywhere in the universe. She then turned to him with a distressed heart. Just like a man is about to die, is all completely fearful. When Yamadutas are standing in front of a person, how can he be fearless? Obviously, anyone can be fearful. Such a man cannot escape death because Yamadutas have come to take him to Yamaloka. So he cannot escape death. Similarly, wherever Mother Earth went for her own protection, Prthu is behind. So she understood, no one will come to rescue me, no one can save me other than Prthu. She surrendered to Prthu. She turned back and fell flat at the feet of Prthu. Like that. Now, the Mother Earth in the form of a cow began to speak King Prthu. Just to solicit his causeless mercy, solicit his compassion. In that way. Uvacha cha mahabhagam
वाचचा महाभागम
dharmajnapanna vassala
धर्मज्ञापन्न वत्सला
राहि माम् अपि भूतानां
जाहि माम अपि भूतानां
पालने वस्थितो भवान्.
पालने वस्थितो भवान्. Translation. Addressing the great opulent King Prthu as the knower of religious principles and shelter of the surrendered, she said, "Please save me. You are the protector of all living entities. Now you are situated as the king of this planet."
Yeah. So Mother Earth began to speak to King. She will speak continuously. O knower of Dharma, Dharmajna, affectionate to the surrendered, Apanna Vastala, Bhrutya Vastala, since you are engaged in protecting the living beings, Bhutanam Palane Avasito Bhavan, since you are the king of the earth, you are the protector of the earth, save me also. Since you are protecting every living entity on the surface of the earth, it is also your duty to save the earth also. How can you kill me? So like that, she is reminding him that you are the protector. If, you, if the protector starts killing the subjects, it is not befitting for a bona fide protector. So please, since you took the role of the protection, you please protect me also. I am also one of your citizen. Like that. Satvam jigamshase kasmad
सत्त्वं जिज्ञास कस्मात्
Tinam akrita kilbisham
हीनम् अकृतकिल्बिषम्
ahainishyat katam yosham
अहनिष्यत् कथां योषाम्
dharmagnya iti yo mataha.
धर्मज्ञान इति यो मतः. Translation. The cow-shaped earth continued to appeal to the king. I am very poor and have not committed any sinful activities. I don't know why you want to kill me, since you are supposed to be the knower of all religious principles. Why are you so envious of me? And why are you so anxious to kill a woman?
So first of all, you are the king, you are the protector. So you are protecting all the citizens and you have to protect me also because I am also one of the citizens. That is first point. Second point is, why do you want to kill a wretched, sinless creature? So I am the Dina, wretched and sinless one. How could one who considers a knower of Dharma, Dharma Vittama, Dharmagna, kill a woman? And more than that, I am a woman. How can a knowledgeable person kill a wretched and kill a wretched means helpless, powerless, strengthless, simple person, and also a woman? Why you want to kill? So like that. She is kind of, in a way, you are so great, you are so powerful, you are using your power on a simple wretched person like me. So like that. Praharanti na vai strishu
प्राहरन्ति न वै श्रीषु
कृतागस्तु अपि जन्तवः
अपि जन्तवः
किं बुता त्वद्विदा राजन्
किं कुता त्वद्विधा राजन्
करुणादीनवत्सला
करुणादीनवत्सला. Translation. Even if a woman does commit some sinful activity, no one should place his hand upon her. And what to speak of you, dear king, who are so merciful, you are a protector and you are affectionate to the poor. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. After saying that I am a woman and no gentlemanly, knowledgeable person will ever harm women, then she continues, people never beat even sinful women. O king, what to speak of a person like you, who are merciful and affectionate to the wretched? Even ordinary people does not harm women, then what to speak of a learned person like you will harm women like that. Mam vipatya jaram navam
मां विपत्ता जरानावं
yatra vishwam pratishthitam
विश्वं प्रतिष्ठितम्
atmanam cha prajaschema
तनं सम्प्रदास्य मां
katam ambasi dhasyasi.
कथम् अम्बसि ध्यायसि. The cow-shaped earth continued, my dear king, I am just like a strong boat, and all the paraphernalia of the world is standing upon me. If you break me to pieces, how can you protect yourself and your subject from drowning?
So because so many points she said, Prutu might have said, see, people are starving due to lack of food. You are not producing any fruit, so you don't deserve to live anymore. I'll kill you. Then Mother Earth is saying that if you kill me, if you break me into pieces, who am acting like a strong boat for all the people of this world. So later on, we will see in the fifth canto, there is Garbhodaka ocean. Above Garbhodaka ocean, we have the entire Bhumandala. Above upon that, all the people are residing. So in one sense, the entire Bhumandala is like a boat floating in the Garbhodaka ocean. So on that boat, all of us are residing. If the boat is destroyed into pieces, all of us will fall into Garbhodaka ocean. So now that point she is telling. If you break me into pieces, who is like a boat and giving shelter to all the people of this world, Uloka, where will they live? How will you keep these citizens and yourself afloat in the water? How long all of you will float in the Garbhodaka ocean? So like that, she is telling, she is putting her trump card in one sense you can say. So breaking the strong boat, how will you hold up the beings in the water? If I die, then everything will sink in the Garbhodaka ocean. If I die, the entire Bhumandala will break apart and will sink into the Garbhodaka ocean. Along with that, all the plants, animals, birds, beasts, human beings, everyone will fall into Garbhodaka ocean. You have come to protect all of them by killing me. You are going to destroy everyone. Is this fitting for you? So like that.
Rogi, one
Then
query.
please.
Rogi, why Mother Earth become a cow shape? His own form, है ना, भूदेवी.
Uh-huh.
That time
See,
also.
wait,
Lakshmi
wait,
Mata.
wait, 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 wait. In front of your eyes, when there is an innocent cow, when there is a cunning, of course, sorry to tell like this, a cunning human being is there. Of course, as you said, woman, Bhudevi herself is there, a cunning woman, huh? A merciless, cruel woman is there, and an innocent cow is there, upon whom you show compassion.
Woman.
Woman only. She is cunning, cruel, and treacherous.
Cow also.
What cow also? Matlab, you never took care of the cows, given me. Innocent deserves more compassion. Listen, one more example I'll give you. A small kid about 2 years old and a grown-up person about 20 years old. They both of them did a mistake. Hmm? So whom will you punish more?
Oh, 20 years old.
Why?
Because he's older than kids.
No, that is not the point. Why you punish the older person? Because the older person is supposed to know what is what and is not supposed to do wrong. In spite of that, if he does wrong, he deserves more punishment. The
Yes.
innocent children, they don't know what is what. If they do, they are supposed to be forgiven. In order to teach them, you may chastise and you may beat, but not to the extent of the punishment given to elderly people. Same way, here she took the form of a cow to attract the compassion of the king. If she was like a woman, so woman is more intelligent than a cow, supposed to know what is to be done, what is not to be done. In spite of that, she does something wrong. She deserves bigger punishment than the innocent cow. This is very simple.
Okay.
Hmm. So hearing all these points from Mother Earth in the form of a cow, now Pruthu responds. Why? In spite of her being a woman, in spite of her being in the form of a cow, in spite of her being a powerless, innocent, simple lady, still Pruthu is chasing after her. What was the reason? Pruthu will tell now. Pruthu Uvacha
Prituvacha
Vasude Tvam Vadishyami
Vasute Tvam Videshyami
Mashasana Paranmukim
Chasana Paranmukhim
Bhagam Barhisiya Vrunte
Agambar Hishiya Vrinjte
Na Tanoti Cha No Vasu.
Natanoti cha no vasu. Translation. King Prthu replied to the earliest earthly planet, My dear, you have disobeyed my orders and rulings. In form of demigod, you accepted your share of the yagnas we perform. But in return, you have not produced sufficient food grains. For this reason, I must kill you. Hare Krishna.
Pruthu responded, O earth, O Vasundhara, O Vasude, O holder of the wealth. Now one question to all of you. What is the meaning of this line? Holder of wealth. Vasu, earth we call generalized Vasundhara. Vasu ko धारण करने वाला. Vasu means wealth. What is the meaning of this wealth? Holder of wealth.
जो सब अनाज जो अंदर होता है वो उसको पृथ्वी द्वारा ही प्रकट किया जाता है और सब खनिज वगैरह पृथ्वी के अंदर ही है ना समाये हुए.
Okay.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
Yes.
सारा कुछ तो प्रभु जी मदर अर्थ में ही है. सारा जैसे मेटल्स एवरीथिंग इज लाइक वो भी अंदर से आता है. ऑयल एवरीथिंग इज देयर. अनाज सारा उधर से ही आता है. एवरीथिंग इज विद मदर अर्थ ओनली.
Okay, fine. Any other person? Any other answer? Of course, in one sense, every type of wealth comes from Mother Earth, but the most important wealth that produced by Mother Earth is anaj, the food. Even though you may have hundreds of kilograms of gold, but if you don't have food grains, you cannot survive. The gold cannot protect you, but the food grains can protect you. If you have enough food grains, even though without having gold and other metal aspects and all, you can still survive. So, though we may get so many precious things from Mother Earth, like gold and other ornaments, platinum and diamonds, etc., but the most important wealth that produced by Mother Earth is food. That's why she is called as Vasundhara. So, O Earth, holder of the wealth, means in terms of food only is talking. I will kill you who are disobeying my orders. You accepted your share in the sacrifice, but did not bestow wealth towards. So, in the past, so since the beginning of the creation, Swayambhuva Manu, then Uttanapada, then Dhruva, and Dhruva's children, Vastara and Pushparna, and like that, different kings have been performing so many yajnas all the way up to King Anga. Everyone was performing yajna, and you accepted your share everywhere, every time, and now you are not doing your duty of producing the food grains. That's why you deserve to be killed. Yesterday evening, we had the discussion on 7th canto, chapter 14. The main discussion yesterday was about performing Shraddha rites for our deceased ancestors. There is a question, why devotee is supposed to do, who is supposed to do, how we should do, something like that question was there. The point is that when we take something from somebody, we need to express our gratitude some way or the other. So we have taken so many things from our ancestors. The family inherited things, whether it could be the home, the land, the wealth, huh? The culture, the friend, relatives, the family members, friends. All these things we have received from our family only. So we owe to them. Expression of that owe is Shraddha ceremony. So when we take something, we should correspondingly respond. Same way here, King is telling that you have taken your share in the yajna, but you are not producing the grains. That's why you deserve to be killed. So anybody who simply takes and does not reciprocate deserves to be killed.
But Prabhuji, there I just want to ask you something about you told Shraddha. But this person who goes, Prabhuji, now now it is 15 years. So now that person will have taken birth another. How he will get our what we are offering them?
Forget it. Are you still utilizing the wealth given by your father and forefathers or not?
Yes, we are.
Then you express the gratitude.
Hmm.
Till
No,
what
somebody asked.
time?
They asked me,
No,
Prabhuji.
wait, does not matter. Where they are, what they are doing, it does not matter.
Hmm.
As long as you are getting benefited by them, you should express gratitude.
Yes. Okay, Prabhuji.
Is there any day that we are not getting benefited by them?
No, Prabhuji, it is not like that.
Then that's all. You should express our gratitude.
Yes.
Otherwise, te bungste stena evacha. If you don't express our gratitude, we are simply thieves. We are robbing their wealth. It actually belongs to them and we are robbing and enjoying. So we are the first class thieves and we are subjected to punishment. That punishment is death penalty. That's
Thank you,
what King
Prabhuji.
saying. You accepted your share in the sacrifice, but not bestow wealth to us. You are not returning in return to us. It applies to us also. We are taking so much from devatas. If you don't do anything in return, we are subjected to death penalty. In the sacrifice, you as a devata accepted your share. You did not give wealth, food in return to us. That's why you are subjected to punishment. King directly told what was the reason for his anger.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yavasam Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, King Prthu does not have performed any sacrifice as per this chapter. Then why you are asking कि we have taken the share?
अभी तक मैं वही बोल रहा था ना, शुरुआत से अभी तक ले रहे थे.
But he was not the king, na? Before that, his father
He is
and the
coming in
other
the same
people.
lineage, na.
Okay.
He is the same lineage, but same person only. He is
But
coming
during
in the
the
same lineage.
during the King Vena time, there is no performance of sacrifices.
Of course, this is the point. Later on, Prithvi will tell the same point. She will tell why she hides this point only. But in
Okay.
any case, you can hide, but you cannot stop completely. You can reduce the produce, but she stopped to produce only completely. That's why the king
Oh,
Prithvi became angry.
oh, oh.
See, When children do some naughty things, father becomes angry and father chastises, tells that hereafter you will not get food anything. You stay home and locks. But what mother does when father away from home, she open the window and through that window she will give some fruits or something like that, some small food. And she will tell when father comes, I have not fed him, I have not given him rice, I have not given him chapati, something like that. She's true. She did not give rice and chapati. She has given something else, something like that. Matlab, starving means not like completely stopping. Thoda thoda dena ka. So, but she did not do. She stopped completely. That's why king became angry. Something like that.
Okay.
Mm. Yavasam jagadi anudinam
यवस्यं जगति अनुदिनं
naiva dhokti audasampaya
नैव दोग्धि औधसम्पया
tasyam evam hi dushtayam
तस्याम् एव हि दुष्टायां
dando natrana शश्यते.
तण्डुनात्र न सस्यते. Translation. Although you are eating green grass every day, you are not filling your milk bag so we can utilize your milk. Since you are willfully committing offenses, it cannot be said that you are not punishable due to your assuming the form of a cow.
In the previous verse, he told, you are a devata, you are Bhudevi. So you have accepted the share in the yajna. So now she said, no, now I am a cow. Then he says, daily you eat grass, but do not make your udder full of milk. Therefore, punishment of such an offender is not unsuitable. Cow goes for grazing whole day. When she comes home, the owner expects that cow will give his milk. Because all day she was eating, he should convert the grass into milk and provide milk. If she does not give milk, why would the owner maintain the cow? So like that. As a cow, you eat grass, but you do not fill the udder or give milk. Then what is the use of your existence? So in one sense, I am taking care of you and you should help me in my maintenance. There is a mutual cooperation, mutual protection, mutual help that is there satisfied. So where is that help? So like that. If you remember Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, Lord Krishna says that uh, in the in the beginning, at the time of creation, Lord Brahma had created all the living entities and then created the process known as Yajna. Through Yajna, he created the mutual dependency between the Devatas and human beings and all other living entities. Sahayajna Prajasushta Purovacha Prajapati Anena Prasavishyadvam Yeshavosti Ishtakamaduk. Oh, my dear human beings, all the devatas are already created and I am creating all of you, and also the process known as yajna. If you perform yajna, the devatas will get their food and they will provide rain, wind, sunlight by which you will get your food. And again, with that food grains, you perform again yajna and they will get their food and they will provide you what you need and you will provide what they need. Like that, both of you help each other. देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वा परस्परं भावयन्ता श्रेया param avapisa. So in this way, as long as all of you are living in this material world, try to help each other until you go back to Godhead. Help each other in a way so that both of you will go back to Godhead. Unless until we are survived, how can we practice bhakti and go back to Godhead? For till we attain ultimate Shreya, Param Shreya Avapisa. Till the time you attain the highest Shreya, the topmost Shreya, what is that? Going back to Godhead. So try to help the Devatas and Devatas will help you. You perform yajna, Devatas will get their food and they will help you by providing you rain, wind, sunlight. and moonlight, etc., and by which we get food grains, and then like that. There is a mutual dependency between you and the devatas through the process of yajna. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavita te dattana pratayibhyo yubhungte stena evacha. Either you or the devatas, they are only accepting what is given to them, and if they are not doing anything return to the other party, the helped party, they are known as tena, thief. Such kind of people are punishable. And that's why in the next verse it says that whoever accepts that which is offered in yajna, offered in sacrifice, offered in reciprocation, they are not at fault. But if somebody is simply taking, and doing anything in return, huh, they are simply accepting the sin. यज्ञशिष्टाशि नश्यन्तो मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषै भुञ्जते ते अकम्पापा ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात्. Since we are getting all the food grains as a result of the devatas helping us in the form of rain, sunlight, wind, moonlight, etc. So whatever food produce we received, whether it could be food grains, vegetables, fruits, flowers, milk products, first of all we should offer them to all the devatas who are providing us in the form of yajna. And also the head of yajna is Lord Vishnu himself. And then we take the Mahaprasad. Then we are not at fault. And the devatas are also not at fault. But those people who simply take for their own tongue pleasure or mind pleasure, they are simply eating sin, whether it is human beings or devatas on either side. So how is this mutual dependency is understood? Of course, till now he is giving the principle. Now he tells the details. अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभवा यज्ञात् भवन्ति पर्जन्यो यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवः. All the living entities, at least on the earth, which we can see with our eyes, they are survived by food. Everyone has their own food. Human beings may eat raita chapati, animals may eat grasses, and birds may eat grains and fruits, and insects may eat other things and all here and there, etc. But everything will come because of rain. Annat bhavanti bhutani parjanya sambhava. But when the rain will come, rain means not only one rain. In addition to rain, there are so many things. But rain is the important thing. The rain, sunlight, moonlight, wind, and other things, so many other things are there, everything. So how they are coming? They are coming from devatas. Why devatas will give? Yajnat bhavanti parjanyo. When we perform yajna, the devatas are nourished, they are satisfied, and they will provide us rain, sunlight, moonlight, wind, and so many other things. Therefore, yajna, perform yajna. So one question may come, how can I perform yajna? I don't know how to perform yajna. I don't have any qualification to perform yajna. No problem. Become part of the performance of yajna. Yajna karma samudbhavaha. In whichever varna you belong to, perform your duty of the varna, duty of ashrama, and sponsor for the performance of yajna. The brahmanas may chant mantras. The Vaishyas and the king may manage the execution of yajna. The Vaishyas may sponsor, and the Shudras may contribute the physical activities, performing the physical activities and providing other things and all. So in that way, everyone is directly or indirectly being part of yajna. So the rain will come, everyone is nourished. So in that way. कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि क ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवं तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्मा नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम्. So, how to execute our varnashram duties are mentioned in the Vedic literatures. The Vedic literatures are produced by Supreme Lord. Therefore, through the medium of Vedic literature, the Supreme Lord is indicating that all of us should always perform our varnashram duties. Performing varnashram duties is known as yajna because all the varnashram duties culminate in yajna. So yajna is accomplished. Then the rains will come. When yajna is accomplished, the devatas are nourished. Then the rains will come and we are nourished, rather than animals are nourished. Everyone is nourished. The people on the earth, people in the heaven, people in the 14 planetary systems are nourished by the perfect performance of Varnashrama duties as an offering to Supreme Lord and the devatas in the form of yajna. So this is the mutual dependency, mutual coexistence among all the living entities in the entire universe. So any person who simply takes but does not do anything in return is subjected to punishment. That's why punishment of such an offender is not unsuitable. It is very fitting, very much fitting. Because Mother Earth said, "You are such a gentleman, you are a king, you are the protector of everyone, and why are you punishing innocent person like me? You are not innocent. You are the thief number one. So you should be punished. You don't deserve to live anymore." So in to that effect, he is giving the answer. For such an offender, punishment is suitable. Okay, all of you are able to follow?
Yes, Prabhuji.
त्वं कलौ ओषधिबीजानि
त्वं कलौषादिबीजानि
प्राक् सृष्टानि स्वयंभुवा
आकृष्टानि स्वयंभुवा
नामुञ्चसि आत्मरुद्धानि
आत्मरुद्धानि
माम् अवज्ञाय मन्दधि.
माम् अवज्ञाय mandadi. Translation. You have so lost your intelligence that despite my order, you do not deliver the seeds of herbs and grains formerly created by Brahma and now hidden within yourself. Hare
Hmm. Disobeying me. Here, me means not only Prthu, disobeying the role of a king. Currently, I am the king. Previously, Anga was the king, and previous to that, somebody else was the king. Disobeying the ruler, you foolishly do not release the seeds of the plants previously created by Brahma, which are contained within you. All the food seeds were originally created by Brahma. They are not yours. You cannot say that I am only producing. No, you are not producing the seed. You are only providing the facilities for the seed to become a plant and produce few more seeds. You are only via media. You are not the creator. The creator is Brahma. So you don't have any right to hide somebody else's property. The seeds are Brahma's property. How can you hide them? Something like that. So first of all, you are not giving food. You have taken your share in the yajna and you are not producing food. Second, you have hidden the treasure of Brahma. Two criminal acts. Amusham kshut paritanam
Musam
अमोषां
Paritanam
artanam paridevitam
Artanam Paridevitam
samaishyami madbaner
Amaisami Madvanir
bhinnayastava medasa.
Pinnayastabate Medasa. Now, with the help of my arrows, I shall cut you to pieces. With your flesh, satisfy the hunger stricken citizens who are now crying for want of grains. Thus, I shall satisfy the crying citizens of my kingdom.
I will quell the lamentation of the people suffering from hunger by your flesh, Tava Medasa, when I cut you to pieces with my arrows. So people are angry, they are about to die, they need food. Medasa means by flesh. I will remove their hunger by feeding them your flesh. Somebody may say, what is this? Why Bhagavatam is speaking like this? So on one side, Bhagavatam does not support meat eating. On the other side, the king himself, king is non-different from Lord Vishnu. He himself is telling that I'll kill you, that too, Gomata. I'll kill you, cut into pieces and feed them flesh. So somebody may think that, okay, what is this? What's happening here? Let us see why the king is telling like this. Now, of course, even in Shastra also, in the case of dire emergency, some allowances are given, but that is not a routine thing. The allowance is only at the time of death, life and death question is there, that time only allowance is supposed to be accepted. One cannot accept, one cannot make this exception as general. Exceptions are meant for emergencies only. Since people are about to die, even if required, I will maintain them by feeding them. He simply said that he does not do that, but he simply said, since you as a mother cow is simply eating grass and not giving any milk, which is meant for the survival of the people, then I'll feed them your flesh. My being the protector, I need to maintain them. In case of emergency, some allowance is given. From that point of view, he said like that. But does not do it. That is only just to inflict fear in Mother Earth. Puman Yoshit Utakliba
पुमान् योषितुरक्लीब
Atma Sambhavanodamaha
आत्मसम्भावनो समा
Bhuteshu Nirankrosho Bhuteshu Niranukroşo
भूतेषु निरनुक्रोशो
Nrupanam Tadvado Vadaha.
नृपाणां स्वद्वद्धो अवध. Any cruel person, be he a man, woman, or important in such, who is only interested in his personal maintenance and has no compassion for other living entities, may be killed by the king. Such king can never be considered actual killing. Hare Krishna.
When a king kills a woman, a man, woman, or eunuch who is only self-interested, low, and merciless to other beings, is not a killing. So ordinary people should not do anything. But when a person is only self-interested for one's own sake, is cheating others, such a person can be killed by a king. Such a killing is not killing, but it is administering the justice. So I, as the king, since you are so selfish, can kill you like that. Previously said, how can you kill a human, innocent woman and powerless woman? How can you kill a cow like that? Since you are so selfish, you can be killed like that is saying. You have said that I cannot kill a woman. This is the answer. Killing a person with ego who has no mercy is not at all killing. So like that. Tvam stabdam durmadam nitva
त्वां स्तब्धां दुर्मदा नीत्वा
mayagam tilasasharai
मायागां तिलसाहसरै
atmayoga balenema
आत्मयोगाबलिनीमा
dharayishyami aham praja.
दाराशा अहं प्रजः. Translation: You are much puffed up with pride and have become almost insane. Presently, you have entered the form of a cow by your mystic powers. Nonetheless, I shall cut you into small pieces like grain, and I will uphold the entire population of my personal mystic powers.
Hmm. Pulverizing this false, proud, infatuated cow by my arrows, I will support the citizens by my mystic power. So you said, na? If you kill me, I'll break into pieces. I will drown into Garbhodaka ocean. All of you will drown into Garbhodaka ocean. How will you maintain them? You don't worry about that. I have sufficient amount of mystic potency. I can take care of the people. How can you kill a cow? How can you feed them cow meat? You are not a real cow. You are a fake cow. He is telling that actually you are not a real cow. You are a Maya, Maya Gam. Since you are a Maya Gam, I can kill and I can feed them. So that is allowed, like that is said. And then he said, you have said, how will you hold them up in the waters of Garbhodaka ocean? Tilasa means making you into fine particles the size of sesame seeds. Tilas, I support them by my mystic potency. I have the mystic potency. You think you only have the mystic potency to change your form? I have mystic potency to create another earth and they will survive on that earth. You don't worry about their protection. Like that, when he made clear that I will kill you, no way that you can be saved, you can be escaped from my wrath, the earth understood. Now, though I have given so many logical arguments, every logical argument has been defeated. Now, king is adamant on killing me. So what should I do? Now she takes shelter. Previously, she only turned back and putting some logical arguments. Now she completely fell at the feet of King Prthu and pleading for her protection. In order to attract the compassionate nature of King Prthu, she will glorify Prthu first in few verses. After glorifying his divinity, then she tells the exact reason why she is doing what she is doing, and then she will tell how the things can be brought to the normal condition. All those things are mentioned in the rest of the chapter. Any questions till now?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji.
Prabhuji, here Pruthu Maharaj is telling that you have disobeyed my orders.
My means king's order. Any king, not only he, but kings from the
Okay.
beginning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In
ठीक.
one sense, not just king's order, the disobeyed the order of the Srishti. The Srishti Dharma. You are not following the Srishti Dharma.
Clear, Prabhuji. Very good. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Basically, you are not doing your duty. You have taken the share in the yajna which is being performed starting from Sambho Manu, and you are not doing your duty. No. So like that. Evam manyumai murtim
एवं
एवं
kritant
मूर्तिं
kritantam iva bibrutam
कृतान्तं इव बिप्रतं
pranata pranjali praha
प्रणता प्राञ्जलि प्राह
mahi sanjata vepatu.
मही सञ्चात वेपतु. At this time, Prithu Maharaja became exactly like Yamaraja, and his whole body appeared very angry. In other words, he was anger personified. After hearing him, the planet Earth began to tremble. She surrendered and with folded hands began to speak as follows.
With folded hands, the trembling earth, bowing down at his feet, spoke to angry Pruthu, who was like the death personified. So now, Mother Earth is, first of all, she will glorify Pruthu as the Supreme Lord and talk about all his wonderful attributes. And then finally, she will tell the reason and ask for forgiveness and shelter. Daro Vacha
Haro Uvacha
Nama Parasmai Purushaya Mayaya
Namaha Purushaha Mayaya
Vinyas Gunatmane.
Yastanatana Gunatmane
Namaswarupanubhavena Nirduta
Namaha Swarupānubhavena Nirduta
Dravya Kriyakaraka Vibramurame
Drava Kriyakaraka Vibramoramaye. Translation. The planet Earth spoke, my dear Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are transcendental in your position, and by your material energy, you have expended yourself in various forms and species of life through the interaction of three modes of material nature. Unlike some other masters, you always remain in your transcendental position and are not affected by material creation, which is subject to different material interaction. Consequently, you are not deliberated by the material activities. Hare Krishna.
Mother Earth is saying that I offer respects to the Supreme Person, Namai Parasmai Purushaya, who expands as many forms, Nana Tanave. The Supreme Lord appears in various avatars by material energy, composed of the gunas, Maya Gunatmane, at the universal form. So, by your internal potency, you appear in various avatars. By your external potency, you appear as this entire universe. So, like that. I offer respects to you, who are understood to be completely free from the waves of samsara. You are basically, though in the material world, you are beyond the influence of three modes of material nature, created by bodies, senses, and sense devatas. You are completely free from the waves of samsara, the material existence created by the material bodies, the material senses, and material devatas. When a person realizes your spiritual energy, only a person realizes your spiritual energy, then they understand that how you are beyond the influence of three modes. How though you are in the material world, but you are not at all touched by the three modes of material nature. This point is understood only by Sarupa Anubhavena. So in that way, they will experience your Sarupa when they are transcendentally situated. I offer respects to you who have many bodies like mine made up of matter because you are composed of the gunas. Many, just like I manifest so many forms, you also appear in many forms in this material world, like that Mother Earth is saying. Because Lord appeared till now in many avatars. First of all, he appeared in the form of what was the first avatara? Matsya, and then he also appeared as Varaha. He lifted the Bhumandala from Garbhodaka ocean, and he also appeared as Kurma, who took the Bhumandala on his back. He also appeared as Haigriva to deliver the Vedas to Brahma, and who also appeared all in the Shakti Avataras like the four Kumaras, Narada Muni, Shambhu, Brahma, all these are different Shakti Avataras, Supreme Lord. And then who else? Until now, what are the other forms? We have also seen Dhruva Maharaj, that Lord who appeared to Dhruva Maharaj like Prishni Garbha. The Lord appeared to the womb of Prishni Devi. Prishni and Sutra Prishni Garbha also appeared. And the Lord also appeared as what are the other incarnations mentioned till now? Yeah, he appeared as Yajna. Yajna appeared as the son of Akuti and Ruchi. And then through Devahuti, the Lord appeared as Kapila. And through Devahuti's daughter Anasuya, the Lord appeared as Dattatreya. And through Prasuti's daughter Dharma and Murti, who married Dharma, he appeared as in the form of Naranara and Rishis. Like this, currently he is appearing as Prthu in the lineage of Uttanapada. So in this way, till now Lord appeared so many avatars. Even the future also is going to appear many avatars. So in that way. Mahitalam tad jagnam. The earth is the hip of the universal form. So then, just like Lord appears in various avatars in his personal form, the Lord also appears in the form of one second. Hare Krishna. So, just like the Lord appears in various avatars, the various forms known as avatars with his transcendental energy, Lord also appears in the form of this universe with the help of his material energy. In that material universe, in that material universal form, I am your hips. So the earth is comparing herself. What is our connection with the Supreme Lord? So Mahitalam Tad Jagnam, which comes in that second canto, first chapter, 27th verse. Out of the 14 lokas which are compared to different limbs of the universal form, the Mahitala, the Bhuloka is compared to the Jagnam, the hips of the Supreme Lord. Then how can you kill me, your body? I am part of your body. If you kill me, that means you are killing yourself. As long as one does not realize your Swarupa Shakti, then they will see only your material energy as our body. So previously, in the previous section, Mother Earth said, so you want to kill me? How can you kill me? Even in fact, I am your body only. You, by killing me, you are killing yourself. But now she says that, no, no, my dear Lord, please forgive me. Last time I told like that. But actually, though people consider that the universal form is the ultimate reality and all what it is, but it has nothing to do with you. You are beyond the universe. You are beyond the influence of three modes. Whether the universe exists or not, it does not matter. It does not make any difference to you. So like that. By realizing your Swarupa Shakti, however, you are understood to be completely free of the waves of samsara created by body, senses, and sense devatas. Adi Bhuta, Adhyatma, and Adi Daiva. This entire material world is made up of three Shaktis: Adhyatma, Adi Bhuta, and Adi Daiva. We have discussed elaborately about this in second and third cantos. The entire universe is a combination of these three. So these three only make material existence, samsara. But you are beyond these three. Just to tell that, some references are there. Yavanna jayeta paravaresmin Vishveshware drashtari bhakti yogaha Tavasharanya purushasya rupam Kriyavasane prayatasmareta. As long as meditation on the Lord and the witness of all beings. This is also from second canto, second chapter. As long as the meditation on the Lord with the witness of all beings superior to even Brahma, which has bhakti as an element, does not manifest, one should remember the gross universal form after performing necessary rites of karma yoga. The point is, when a jnana yogi or ashtanga yogi, having purified their heart, when they sit for meditation, they should be able to see the Paramatma in the core of the heart. If they are not able to see the Paramatma in the core of their heart, means still there is a lot of contamination in their heart. In order to remove that contamination, while they were grasa, they should follow yama and niyama very properly. After completing the grasa dharma, take to renunciation, go to forest, sit at a clean place, sit in a particular asana, control breathing and perform pranayama, withdraw senses from external feeding. Don't feed anything, don't give anything to senses, keep them under control, completely meditate, focus on meditation. Then there is dharana. Since you are not able to focus on the Paramatma in the core of the heart, at least focus on the entire universe consisting of 14 lokas, considering it as the form of Paramatma. Out of 14 lokas, the lower loka starting from the soles of the feet going all the way up to the knees, hips, abdomen, chest, neck, mouth, eyes, and the entire the forehead. Like that 14 lokas are compared to that 14 important limbs of the entire body. Compare the 14 lokas where you want to go and enjoy. Your mind is always pushing you. Go to Swarga and enjoy this. Go to here, go to enjoy this. Go to this like that place. At least in the past Bhagavatam time, the people had a desire to go to Pitraloka, Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, this loka, that loka. And nowadays people have the desire to go to America, Switzerland, Paris, Amsterdam, Australia, etc. Even those who cannot go to all these places, the people will have desires to go to in India in various places, Kulu, Manali, Uti, Kodaikanal, etc. etc. Even people who don't have that much capacity to go here and there, they may say that let us go to this garden, that garden, let us go to this restaurant, that restaurant, let us go to this cinema theater, that cinema theater, this mall, that mall. So in their own vicinity, whatever is available, they want to go here and there, want to enjoy. So directly or indirectly, people want to enjoy locally or globally. Everyone has the intention to enjoy. Such a person will never be able to remember the Paramatma in the heart, even in daily day-to-day life or in the meditation also. The recommendation is, oh, you have so much desire to enjoy the world. Actually, you know what is this world? This world is the form of the Supreme Lord Vishnu. This world is the universal form. You want to enjoy in Satyaloka? Satyaloka is the forehead of Lord Vishnu. You want to enjoy forehead of Lord Vishnu? You want to enjoy Swargaloka? Swargaloka is the chest of Lord Vishnu. You want to enjoy the chest of Lord Vishnu? You want to enjoy Pitruloka? Pitruloka is the abdomen of Lord Vishnu. You want to enjoy the Lord's abdomen? So ultimately, wherever you want to go to enjoy, they will say that. Bhagavatam says that this is Lord's stomach, this is Lord's chest, this is Lord's neck, this is Lord's face, this is Lord's abdomen. This is Lord's feet, this is Lord's knees, this is Lord's soles, like that. Ultimately, the person realize actually everything is the Supreme Lord only. I want to enjoy the Supreme Lord. How can I enjoy Supreme Lord? I'm supposed to serve Him. I cannot enjoy Him. When one comes to the concept of enjoyment to service, then the Paramatma will be visible to such a yogi in the heart. Then they perform dharana and dhyana by looking at the Paramatma form, and then finally they come to Samadhi, and after that, eventually they attain Sahyajyamukti for the rest of eternity. They will remain there in the Brahmajyoti. So, like that. So, that's why they said that. So, it is recommended. So, through external energy, we manifest the universal form, which is said to be the object of meditation for the yogis who still have material desires, having purified their heart in the gross ashram by performing karma yoga rites, and then take on to vanaprastha and go to forest and sit on meditation dhyana and meditate on universal form until your heart gets completely purified in that way. And then, so if the universe is the representative of Supreme Lord, is the Lord's form, how can you kill me? You are the universe. How can you destroy the universe when it is not the time for destruction? So like that, Mother Earth is just giving a slight hint. But having quoted this verse, there is one more verse comes in the 10th chapter. Sukadeva Goswami says that though it is mentioned as an object of meditation for yogis, but devotees does not have much interest in meditating on the universal form. Devotees from the very beginning till the end, they only meditate on Lord's transcendental Bhagavan form, not on the Paramatma form or Brahman form or universal form. The wise devotees do not accept these two forms. What are the two forms? One is gross universal form, other one is subtle universal form. Vairaja and Hiranyagarbha. Vairaja is the gross universal form, Hiranyagarbha is subtle universal form. So devotees never meditate upon these two forms. The two forms of the Lord described by me, since they are composed of matter. Both are connected to this world. Both are made up of 24 elements. The devotees does not show much interest in these two universal forms, the gross universal form and subtle universal form. They are only interested in Bhagavan, the supreme absolute truth. So in that way. So in the first verse, she said, just like I assume various forms, you also appear in various forms. So people may think that you are the universe, you are the universal form, but actually you are beyond the universe, you are beyond the influence of three modes of material nature. Only intellectual people will understand this. Ordinary people cannot understand this. Ordinary people think that you are one among them. Intellectual people only understand that you are not one among them, you are much behind. So like that. Okay. We'll continue with the next verse. येनाहम् एनाहम् आत्मायतनं विनिर्मिता
येनाहम् आत्मनं यतनं निमित्य
येनाहमात्मा यतनं विनिर्मिता
येनाहमात्मायनमं विनिमिता
धात्रा यतोऽयं गुणसर्गसङ्ग्रहः
धात्रा यतोऽहं गुणसर्गसङ्गग्रहा
स एव मां हन्तुमुदायुधस्वराट्
स एव मां हन्तु मुदाय युधस्वरा
उपस्थितोऽन्यं शरणं कमाश्रये
उपस्थितो अन्यं शरणं करामश्रहे. The planet Earth continue. My dear Lord, you are the complete conductor of material creation. You have created this cosmic manifestation and the three material qualities, and therefore you have created me, the planet Earth, the resting place of living entities. Yet you are always fully independent. May Lord, now that you are present before me, and ready to kill me with your weapons. Let me know where I should go to take shelter, and tell me who can give me protection. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Hare
yes. The independent Lord, Swarat, who has created me along with the entire universe, at the shelter of all living entities, at the support of the various bodies in the gunas, three modes, has come to kill me with raised weapons, other than you who can be my shelter. My dear Lord, it's you who have created me. If you want to kill me, you can kill me. Previously, she said, how can you kill me? After killing me, how will you take care of the people? Now she says, my dear Lord, ultimately you are my creator. I am your surrendered soul. If you want to protect me, you can protect me. If you want to kill me, you can kill me. Yata tata va vidatu lampato mat prana natasu taveva nataraha. You are my master. If you want to give me happiness by embracing me, or if you want to give me misery by not looking at me, it's up to you. As we read every day in Shastakam prayer. Mother Earth is also saying same thing. If that is so, King Prthu is telling that. If that is so, then according to your own words, I have no attachment for you. Thus, I can kill you. So in the previous verse, when Mother Earth said that, but actually, though I am your thighs as part of the universal form, you are beyond three modes of material nature. You are situated, transcendental to this material existence. You have nothing to do with this material world. Then Lord said, oh, if I have nothing to do with the material world, I'll kill you. Anyway, I have no connection with the material world. I can kill you happily. What is the problem? Now she speaks this verse. Yeah, yes, my dear Lord, you can kill, no problem. One should not kill the creeper which has been planted by one's own hand. Thus, you have created me and you should not kill me. And also, I also assist you. So she said that actually you can kill anything, but generally it is understood that the one who grows a plant will never dare to cut that plant because there is some affection, there is some compassion, there is some what we can say, some responsibility. So I have been created by you. You can kill me, but generally it is not seen that the creator will never kill the created beings. If parents will never kill their children. But however, I am your created being. I am here to assist you. I am here to serve you. So she says, my dear Lord, don't be angry. I will serve you. I will serve you the way you want. So in that way. I am the shelter for the jivas. In me, there is a protection of the four types of living beings. Those are born from the embryos, human beings. Those are born from the eggs, the birds. Those are born from the perspiration, the insects. And those are born from the earth, that is seeds, from the seeds, that is the plants. So all these living four types of living entities are survived by me. So in that way, I will assist you in maintaining the living entities. So don't worry, don't worry. So temporarily for some time there was some, because of some reason I could not cooperate for the maintenance of the living entities. But from now on I will maintain. So please, please don't kill me. So like that. You can kill me. You have all the right to kill me. But I promise you that I will assist you from now on. I will maintain, I will help the bringing of these four types of children. Those children who are born from the embryo, those children who are born from the eggs, those children who are born from perspiration, and those children who are born from seeds, from me, basically. The seeds, plants, etc. From the seeds, the plants, the creepers, etc. etc. I will help you from now on. Like that she said. So next continues. Ya etadadau asrujascharacharam
ये तदाव अस्रजक्षराचरम्
स्वमाययात्माश्रयया वितर्क्यया
स्वमाययात्माश्रयाय या वितर्कया यया
तयैव सोऽयं किल गोप्तुमुद्यता.
तयैव सोऽयं किल गोप्तुम् उद्यता
कथं नु मां धर्मपरो जिगांसति
कथं नु मां धर्मपरो जिगांसति. In the beginning of creation, created all these moving and non-moving living entities by your inconceivable energy. Through this very same energy, you are now prepared to protect the living entities. Indeed, you are the supreme protector of religious principles. Why are you so anxious to kill me, even though I am in the form of a cow?
How can he who is dedicated to Dharma, who has created in the beginning all moving and non moving beings by his inconceivable energy under his control, who is eager to protect the same energy, desire to kill me? So she says that you are Dharma Para, you are dedicated to protect and maintain Dharma, and it is you who have created all this universe and all the living entities, who are consisting of moving and unmoving, non-moving entities, by your inconceivable energy, and everything is under your control. Maya Dakshana Prakriti Suyate Sa Characharam. It is up to you whether to protect or do whatever you want. You are the completely Swarat. So in that way, the world is made by me and destroyed by me. The Lord in the previous verse, when she said that if you want, you can create, if you want, you can destroy. Lord said, yes, I am the creator, I can destroy also. But she says, so my dear Lord, actually, this point is not completely right. You are a creator, you can destroy. But more than the creator, more than the destroyer, you are always known as the maintainer. Your quality, your primal quality is not of creation, not of destruction. It is about maintenance. You are not the Lord of creation, not the Lord of destruction. You are the Lord of protection and Lord of maintenance. So, speaking the words like I can destroy are not at all befitting you. You are the maintainer. Kindly do not forget that out of anger. Kindly remember that. She is not angrily, she is not logically saying, but she is submissively reminding the Lord. So, in that way. That is true. But now, since you are engaged in maintaining things, you should not kill me. This is not the time for destruction. The destruction will take place at the end of the day of Brahma. Tab tak you are supposed to maintain the universe, I suppose. That is the order of the Srishti. You have been talking about you are not following Srishti Dharma. You have been taking the yajna oblations and not giving food. But my dear Lord, the Srishti Dharma is also that you have to maintain the universe till the end of the day of Brahma, not to destroy in the middle. So kindly please remember that and do the needful. Yes, we being innocent people may do some mistakes. You have to mercifully correct us, but you cannot destroy outrightly, something like that. So next, Mother Earth continues. Nunam bateshasya samihitam janai
नूनं पतेशस्य समिहितं जनैः
तन्मायया दुर्जया कृतात्मभिः
तन्मायया दुर्जया कृतात्मभिः
न लक्ष्यते यस्तकरोदकारयत्
न लक्ष्यते यस्व अक्रोध अकारयत्
योनेक एकापरतश्च ईश्वरः
योनेक एका परतश्च ईश्वरः. My dear Lord, although you are one, by your inconceivable potencies, you have expanded yourself in many forms. Through the agency of Brahma, you have created this universe. We are therefore directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who are not sufficiently experienced cannot understand your transcendental activities because these persons are covered by your illusory energy.
The plan of the Lord, who carries out primary creation and engages others in secondary creation, who is one though himself and is many through Maya, cannot be understood by people whose minds are bewildered by his unconquerable Maya. So now she talks about some more transcendental knowledge about the Lord's identity. You are saying that I am religious. So in the previous verse, that when Mother had said, "My dear Lord, yes, you are the creator, you can destroy also, but this is the time for maintenance. So please remember that." Then Lord angrily said that, "You mean that I am religious? I forget that I am supposed to maintain all of them. I am destroying at the time of maintenance," something like that. Lord angrily says. For that reply, this verse is spoken. She says, "No, no, my dear Lord, it is not like that. Not at all. You are religious, but your powers are hard to understand. It is very difficult to understand what you are doing, why you are doing. People out of immaturity, they may try to judge what you are doing, but it is very difficult. Muyanti kavayobhi." Sarvam kala kritam manne bhavatam chayad apriyam. So Bhishma Dev tells to Pandavas when Bhishma Dev is an Ampashaya that whatever happened in your life, you does not deserve to be like this. Aho kastam aho anyayam yadyuyam dharmanandan narahatim jivitam klishtam yatra dharma achyutashraya. You people have taken the shelter of dharma, achyuta, vipra. But whatever difficulties you people have gone through, if it was for somebody else, they could not have survived. You don't deserve to go through all these difficulties, but still you have gone through all difficulties. All these things are not because of your prarabdha or because of your sinful activities in the past. It is all kalakritam manne. Bhavatam chayad apriyam. Even though one does not desire such kind of difficulties, but they come because of the kala. Sapalo yad vashe loke vayoriva ganavali. Just like the clouds are driven away by the wind, all our plans are driven away by the kala. We don't know why things are happening the way they are happening. We may have so many other plans, but things happen a different way because of kala. So difficult to understand. Muyanti Kavayopi, even the great intellectual people cannot understand why the Lord is doing the way he is doing in that way. Akritatmabi means by persons with delivered, bewildered minds. They will never understand. What was that verse in the 15th chapter? Verse number 10 or 11. Pashyanti Jnana Chakshusha. Anybody remember? 15th chapter, text 10th or 11th. पक्ष से खत्म हो गए. उत्क्रामन्तं सितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढा नानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा. How the jiva enters into a particular body, performs activities and leaves that body, enters into a different body, like that moving from one species to other species. Only a person who has jnanachakshu can understand this. Vimuda nanupashyanti. Vimuda will never understand how things are happening. That is the problem. So like that. Persons with bewildered minds will never understand about you. The Lord who carried out primary creation has made Brahma carry out secondary creation. He is one alone and many by Maya. Basically, the Supreme Lord, though appear in many avatars, but is one Lord. Ete chamsha kalapumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Though there are many forms, they are all you alone. You only appear in the various forms for the purpose of performing various activities. But it is you, with the help of Maya, appear as variety in the form of all the variety of living entities. The birds, animals, insects, reptiles, aquatics, human beings, devatas, gandharvas, apsaras, kinnaras, kimpurushas, rishis. All these different variations are also, in a way, they are your expansions, your Tatastha Shakti. But taking shelter of Maya, they appear to be different. He is alone and many by Maya. In his spiritual existence, he is alone, though he has unlimited forms of unlimited avatars. But in the material existence, he has many forms in the form of many living entities, because all the living entities are Mamai Vamsho, Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta, Sanatana. So this understanding only intellectuals will have. Akrita Buddhi will never have. Vimuda Nana Pashanti, Pashanti, Jnana Chakshusha. So like that. So then she further continues. But anyway, all of you are able to follow what we are discussing here. Any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Sargadiyosya Runati Shakti
सर्गादियोऽस्यानुरुणाति शक्तिभिः
द्रव्य क्रियाकारक चेतनात्मभिः
द्रव्यक्रियाकारका चेतनात्मभिः
तस्मै समुन्नद्द निरुद्ध शक्तये
तस्मै समुन्नतनिरुद्धशक्तये
नमः परस्मै पुरुषाय वेदसे
नमः परस्मै पुरुषाय वेदसे My dear Lord, by your own potencies, you are the original cause of the material elements, as well as the performing instruments, the senses, the workers of the senses, the controlling demigods, the intelligence and the ego, as well as everything else. By your energy, you manifest this entire cosmic creation, maintain it, and dissolve it. Through your energy alone, everything is sometimes manifest and sometimes not manifest. You are therefore the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the cause of all causes. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
So here, the next prayer she says, I offer respects to the Supreme Lord, the Creator, unto you, who carry out for the benefit of your devotees the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe by your energies. So she says that, so my dear Lord, for the benefit of your devotees only, for the benefit of your devotees only, you perform creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe by your own energies of ahankara, intelligence, panchamahabhutas, five jnanendriyas, five karmendriyas, and 14 sense devatas. With the help of all these personalities, you create, maintain, and destroy the entire universe. For what purpose? For the benefit of your devotees. Anu run runaddi anurunaddi. So in that way. Therefore, I offer respects to you who possess great but mutually contrary energies. You are the Lord of Niruddha Shaktaye. You do something, we may understand that you are doing this thing for this reason, but actually you do this for something else. You are unborn but takes birth. You are aniha but performs all the activities. You are always a person of conflicts. So, like that. Therefore, I offer respect to the possessor of the inconceivable energy. He carries out creation with his energies composed of Panchamahabhutas, Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, sense devatas, Man Buddhi, Hankara, Chetana, etc., etc., etc. For what purpose? For the need of his devotees. For the sake of devotees' happiness, Lord does all these things. He has the great and contrary energies. Because ultimately, every jiva, in one sense, a devotee of the Supreme Lord. Somehow they have given up that and came here. So Lord does not, we have forgotten him, but he cannot forget us. So he has created this material world for our sake, for the benefit of the devotees, so that we can realize and go back, come back to Godhead. Thus he has great contrary energies, destroying energies, He has both preserving energies and destroying energies, both of which are strong. You are the master who can maintain and destroy according to your desire. Please do so. I offer respect to you. So, my dear Lord, don't think that I am impudent, that I am reminding you that this is the time of maintenance, you should protect, you should not kill, not like that. I'm just mentioned that though people might call you as the creator, might call you as the destroyer, but you are known more glorious as the maintainer. I just proclaiming what Shastra said, what the devotees have said. So I'm just telling that. So please do not take any offense about that. So, but however, the Shastra, you have destroying potency or maintaining potency, but your maintaining potency is much stronger than your destroying potency. So that is also Shastra says. But ultimately, you are Virat, Sarat. You can do whatever you want. Please, whatever you want, you can do. You want to protect, you can protect. You want to destroy, you can destroy. I am no one to give any suggestion to you. What I can do is I offer my obeisances unto you. So like that, she is submitting herself to the Supreme Lord. Then she continues. Tavai bhavanatma vinirmitam jagat. Hare Krishna. Anyone please repeat?
So,
भवान् आत्मविनिर्मितं जगत्
भूतेन्द्रियान्ताकरणात्मकं विभो
भूतेन्द्रियान्त्रं करणात्मविभो विभो
संस्थापयिष्यन् अजमां रसातलात्
संस्थापयिष्यन् अजमं रसतलात्
अभ्युज्जहाराम्बस आदिशूकरः
अभ्युजहरं भास अधिशूकरः. Translation: My dear Lord, you are always unborn. Once in the form of the original boar, you rescued me from the waters in the bottom of the universe. Through your own energy, you created all the physical elements, the senses, and the heart for the maintenance of the world.
So now Mother Earth says that, O Lord, you in the form of a boar, Varaha, or as Lord Varaha, lifted from the waters of Garbhodaka ocean from below Rasatala, this entire Bhumandala, which is me, consisting of elements, senses, and mind, and which was created by you. My dear Lord, when the Bhumandala fell into Garbhodaka ocean, you appeared as Varaha and lifted me. And you jumped into Garbhodaka ocean, you searched for me, you found out me, you brought it up, and it is you who are transformed in the form of Kurma, floating on the Garbhodaka ocean, kept the entire Bhumandala on your back and holding it. If now you want to kill me, it's up to you. How so much painstakingly you have lifted me up from the Garbhodaka ocean, and from there on you are holding me on your back. Now, if you want to kill me, please do whatever you want. She invokes his mercy upon herself by letting the Lord remember his previous action in two verses. So 34, 35, she's kind of reminding the Lord how much pain he has undertaken the past when Swambhu Manu was born. So now if you want to destroy, you please do the way you want. Apamupaste mayina vyavastita
अपाम् उपस्थे मयिनावि अवस्थिता
praja bhavanadyarirakṣishu kila
प्रजा भवान् अद्य रिरक्षिषु किला
saviramurti samabhudaradaro
सवीरमूर्ति समबुद्धरादरो
यो मां पयशुग्रशरो जिगांससि
यो मां प्रयासि उग्रशरो जिगांससि. My dear Lord, in this way you once protected me by rescuing me from the water, and consequently your name has been famous as Dharadhara, he who holds the planet Earth. Yet at the present moment, in the form of great hero, you are about to kill me with sharpened arrows. I am, however, just like a boat in the water, keeping everything afloat.
Desiring to protect the progeny situated in me, a boat on the water, on the Garbhodaka ocean, you lifted me up. You have now become Prthu, a figure of courage, and desired to kill me for milk with sharp arrows. Previously, to provide a proper place for the people in general, you appeared as Varaha and lifted me from the Garbhodaka ocean. Now you appeared as Pruthu, want to kill me? Of course. For the sake of same people only you want to kill me. If you wish, you can kill me. No problem. The Lord, the holder of the earth, the Varaha Avatara, desired to protect the Sirjan situated in me, who was in a form of a boat on top of the Garbhodaka ocean. You, who were my husband, that time you accepted me as your wife. Now, appearing as Pruthu, you desiring to kill me for milk and saying that I've been eating the so much grass and not giving any milk, so I don't deserve to live. So you want to kill me? So please do whatever you want, my dear Lord. The internal meaning is your progeny were my children too. If you are the father, Aham Bija Pradapita, I am their mother. Just like father had the responsibility of maintaining the children, mother also had the responsibility to maintain the children. Now she's telling, your progeny were my children, situated in my lap, and I constantly nourish them with milk. Don't think that I've been nourishing them from the beginning of the creation. I don't think that I'm not doing anything. I've been nourishing them since the beginning of the creation. Seeing their evil ways at this time, recently they have become so impudent, so impudent. I, as a mother, to teach them good character, have become angry and do not supply milk. You, the master of the house, now punish me for that. These people, our children, they have become so impudent, so impudent. I wanted to teach them a good lesson. That's why I put them for starving to realize what they are supposed to do, what they are not supposed to do. Like a kind mother. So, what was the mistake they have done? It was mentioned in the previous chapter. Later on, you can read this text number 3940. There you can see what exactly the mistake that they have done. So, there we can understand. This is from chapter 14, text number 3940. The people, some people are looting others, and other people are looting the neighbors. First, the thieves came to the village and looted the people, and the village people, each person started looting other person. And the soldiers, even though King Vena died, but soldiers are there. They have the power to protect the villages and towns from the attack of the thieves. But the soldiers are only protecting their own wealth, not protecting the people, the innocent people of the village and town and the country. So initially the thieves stole, and whatever remaining out of hunger, each a person started stealing the neighbor. So everyone became thieves and rogues, and the responsible soldiers are also not doing their duty. In order to teach a lesson to all of them, I have stopped producing food. I have stopped feeding them. This is, as a kind mother, I'm trying to teach them a lesson. And for that, you want to kill me, my dear Lord? So she kind of revealed the actual reason why she is doing. This is also half reason only. The remaining half will come in the next chapter. Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
These are the reasons. So Pruthu Maharaj, why he could not see, why he thought that Mother Earth is the reason actually? Because he is telling that he found out
Sorry,
he
why he
took
thought
a
that? Uh,
So Pruthu
uh,
Maharaj in the beginning he told na he took silent for some and thought that what could be the real reason, root cause
hmm,
of the reason. And after this also,
hmm.
why he thought of that Prithvi Mata is the reason for this?
So Bhishma says, Muyanti Kavayopihi. What Lord does, why he does, how he does. Even the Kavi Log also cannot understand. Brahma, Shiva, Narada also cannot understand. That's what Bhishma says. And who are we to
Mhm.
understand?
Okay.
Why he does like this, we don't know. One simple example we can give that the Pandavas, including Arjuna, who are so eager to fight, who prepared everything, having
Hmm.
come to battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna says, I will not fight. Why? We may give so many external reasons. So he saw Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya standing in front of him, this, that. Are just now, sometime back only he fought with Bhishma Drona, fearlessly. Virat Parva.
Okay.
We don't know what Lord does, how he does, why he does. We cannot understand many things. We just have to listen and be happy. No need to analyze so much. That's why it is said that Achintya Kalye Bhava Natam Starkena Yojet. What Lord does is Achintya. It cannot be understood by our Tarka and Yojana. Natam Starkena Yojayet. Prakritibhya Param Yascha Kadachincha Lakshanam. Why? Because whatever Lord does is beyond three modes. If something is happening in three modes, we can understand it through Tarka and logic. But something is happening beyond three modes, we cannot apply material logic upon the spiritual activities.
Mhm.
Material logic can apply only for the material activities to understand why things are happening. So the Lord is spiritual person. He performs spiritual activities. We cannot apply material logic to understand why he is doing what he is doing. Just like Lord Krishna used Arjuna as an instrument to speak Bhagavad Gita, here Pruthu Maharaj is using Mother Earth as an instrument to teach all of us what we are supposed to do. Mother Earth is only a instrument. Like that, this much only we can understand.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, the last verse for this chapter and also for today, we'll just see this. Nunam janere hitamaishwaranam
नूनं जनेर्हितम् ईश्वराणम्
अस्मद्विदैस्तद्गुणसर्गमायया
अस्मात् विदैस्तद्गुणसर्गमायया
न ज्ञायते मोहितचित्तवर्त्मभिः
न ज्ञायते मोहितचितवर्त्मभिः
तेभ्यो नमो वीरयशस्करेभ्यः
केभ्यो नमो वीरयशस्करेभ्यः. My dear Lord, I am also the creation of one of your energies, composed of three modes of material nature. Consequently, I am bewildered by your activities. Even the activities of your devotees cannot be understood, and what to speak of your pastimes. Thus, everything appears to us to be contradictory and wonderful.
Yeah, your desire is not known. Nunam na jnayate. To persons like the wives or sons of the Devatas. So, my dear Lord, what you are doing, why you are doing, cannot be understood by the wives of the Devatas or the sons of the Devatas because she is comparing herself. She is not talking about Devatas, that she does not know. But at least persons like me, who are the wives of the Devatas, cannot understand you, whose minds are bewildered by ignorance arising from various bodies we assume in this world, but we have surrendered to you. Because we have accepted a material body, we are bewildered, we cannot understand your transcendental nature, what you are doing, why you are doing. It is not possible. But whatever it is, all of us have surrendered to you. I offer respects to He who brings fame to persons celebrated for charity. So, in this material world, wherever one may be, when somebody does any small or big selfless activity, they will be blessed by name and fame. They will be considered as a glorious among the glorious. So, it is all because of your blessing. So, like that, everyone is trying to do their own level best. I was also trying to do my level best. I have been selflessly trying to serve our children all the while. Because our children have become so naughty, so criminal minded, in order to teach them a lesson, I stopped giving food. So that is also as part of my responsibility. I'm doing that. So, but however, that I'm doing as a surrender to you, as a service of mine, as a seva to you, I'm doing. So like that, she is telling. Though the wives of the devatas or their sons and servants may believe that you will kill me, I do not believe that you will kill me. So, but one thing I know, you are affectionate to your surrendered souls. You never punish them. If somebody comes and surrenders to you, you will never punish them. Even in the Ramayana, we see that Lord Rama says, one when somebody comes and tells that I am yours, I will give them protection for the rest of eternity. Sakrideva prapannoyas tava asmijita yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai etadeva vratam mama. That is my vow that if somebody comes and surrenders at my feet and says that I am yours, I will protect them for the rest of eternity. Even if Ravana comes and surrenders to me, I will protect him. So this I know, my dear Lord. You will never ever destroy your surrendered souls. I am also one of your surrendered soul. It is only your plea. Your anger is only a plea, just to teach the lesson to common people. So I know this. Others may think that might have thought that, oh, Prthu is going to kill Earth. Prthu is going to kill Earth. That they might have thought. But I know that you are not going to kill me. Your desire is not understood by persons like wives, sons, servants, and the devatas of the devatas who wander about by the Lord's ignorance in the bodies of devatas, men, and animals. But I have taken shelter of your feet. So she does not say that the rishis and devatas do not understand. She does not want to make big claims. She says that the other ladies who are the wives of other devatas and their children and other their servants at my on par of my level, they cannot understand your transcendental nature. So like that, I also cannot understand what you are doing, why you are doing. So, but whatever it is, I know one thing: you will never ever kill the surrendered souls. I offer respects to He who brings fame to the persons renowned for charity. So I offer my humble obeisances unto the Supreme Lord, who takes care of His surrendered souls. In that surrender, who performs small or big seva for the society in general. So their honor is always protected. Their life is always protected by you. What was that verse? Bhagavad Gita verse? Pratijane priyosmi, not that. Kaunteya pratijane name bhakta pranashati. My devotee will never perish. Please go and boldly declare that I know. So I will. I'm not going to be killed by you. If you are not merciful to me, then the fame of charitable persons will be gone. So like that. I know this. You already made a vow that you will protect your surrendered souls. If you don't protect, their fame will go away and your fame will go away. That you anyway, that risk you will not do, you will not take. So like that. So in this way, she kind of glorified the Supreme Lord's greatness and compassionate nature to attract compassion from the Lord and submitted herself. And what she is doing, she also revealed. And then the next chapter, she will tell that what is the solution? How the people hunger can be removed? How they can be given a kind of a means of livelihood? She will only suggest what is to be done next in the next chapter. As following her request, Prthu will do the needful. So they will be getting food and they will get the livelihood for their survival throughout their lifespan. Since then, we have been following the same thing for our survival now. Hare Krishna. So with these few thoughts, we will stop here for today with this chapter. In the next week, we will continue with chapter 18. Hare Krishna. Hope no questions. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Can I share something?
Quickly.
Yeah, only 2 minutes.
All.
Prabhuji, we are going very slow now. Still, part will come, and then fifth and the sixth. Small suggestion, Prabhuji. If you can take, like in Bhakti Vedanta, they are taking connected shlokas at a stretch, and then the translation at a stretch, and then explain at a stretch. Finish very fast. If you can imply, just a request.
Yeah, that is a good idea, but it will be difficult. If you do shloka by shloka only, it is good because we can discuss a little bit. Even in the beginning, I also used to be very fast. I have received so many complaints that you are speaking very fast, you are going very fast, because I was afraid the authorities will tell that you are not covering one chapter like that. But in any way, currently we are doing online only. We may take a couple of months more, but going very fast, there is no satisfaction of studying Bhagavatam. So we are not only doing Bhagavatam just to complete, but to nourish ourselves also. It's okay.
Yeah.
We may take a little bit extra classes if possible, but we will discuss like this only, at least.
Hare Krishna.
I hope devotees like this way of discussing. Though they don't have.
Yes,
Prabhuji, we are
Prabhuji.
liking.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, we should continue like this, sloka by sloka.
We should nourish that. That is okay.
Okay.
Prabhuji, what about the star mark questions?
Abhi, right now though, I will update because I'm a little busy here. Last week I traveled and this week we have a conference starting from Tuesday onwards. I'm a little busy. I will update the questions later on because the questions will be after 18th chapter, na?
Yes.
Oh, one more chapter only left.
Now we are in the 18th chapter.
No, we are in 17th now. 17th now. Okay. I did not realize only. I will update. I will try to update by tonight and try to send the question paper, the revised question paper. But same questions will be there, but little bit changes here and there, etc. So no problem. Sorry. The time is passing quickly, so did not realize.
That's okay, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, we have not received open book test.